Happy Wednesday. Okay. For those of you who might be facing threats, this is for certain people, not everybody. You might be going through some rough situations. You might feel threatened. God might be putting you back in an environment that you previously came from. You have some things that need to close out, or it could be a new situation. He placed you in a place because there's some things that need to be broken in these places, right? There's no coincidence, no reason why God sends us to certain places. But if anything, you may start to feel like there's threats. People may want to come up against you for whatever reason. Today, he says not to fear, not to fear. You got to know who your God is, who Yahweh is, right? You must put on the armor, and your faith needs to be high. So the message today is any threats that may come, trust and have faith, right? That any threats will fail. It shall not succeed. Anything that people coming up against you with, whatever that situation that you're in, it shall not succeed in your life. In the name of Jesus. Not to fear is what he says. Whoever is in charge, right, only have, right, a limit amount of power. They have a limit amount of power, and you shall not fear. It may look like the situation is so big, and they might have more, whatever it is, weapons. They might hold a higher status than you, whatever the case may be. And you need to know not to fear. They about to see who your God is. That once you submit it and you give it to God, that you are going to see. Once God is in the thing, this is why I keep telling everybody to submit everything to God. Submit it to him in prayer. This is why you should be practicing disciplined faith. That once God's presence gets in a thing, he exposes the sin and he brings judgment. So God has control over all people and nations. He says, do not fear. Even if this has to do with political. I don't know which the way it's going and whatever the situation is. But pay attention. He says divine judgment is already set in place for idolatry and unfaithfulness and whatever other sins that since God is in it, he's been checking it. So be okay when God sends you back to a place or God places you in places, tell you go to a place, is because, listen, some people have been getting away for some things for a long time. And he said, nope, once he sends a prophet in that place, it's time to stop. That's why he's raising you up. It's why he's raising you up, to put you in places, to put a stop to things, expose it. So trust God and have faith in God, right? So he's saying if you want confirmation, as always, there's a sign. Seek him, right? You want confirmation on your promise, ask the Lord for a sign. He will grant you whatever it is. There's nothing too impossible for God. And this word came today from Isaiah chapter 7, verse 8, and, well, in verse 10. Or you can say verse 8 through 10, right? But this was a reminder that I know there's some people going through some things, right? Even sometimes myself, reminders. I put you in places, and I need you to see, and I see it. I see what he's doing. I called it, and I said, wow, look at God move, exposing and bringing down some things, bringing down some systems. So don't be afraid. Do not fear. Know who your God is. Put on your armor and your helmet of salvation, right? Because you're walking in faith. So Trust the process. Happy Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day and be blessed.